Fire, 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 fire.
What is this? Oh, the Kool-Aid trend with pineapples.
TikTok Kool-Aid pineapples are apparently sending people to the hospital. My main reaction here is, are we
What a
really
surprise.
surprised?
No.
I mean, there are hundreds of grams of sugar in these things, and I mean, there's no way most of them are made in an industrial kitchen. I mean, this is essentially a whole new...
Is it the sugar sending them to the hospital or the unhygienic shit? Because honestly, I feel like the people in the South that put the lots of sugar in their tea, it wouldn't even be that bad for them. Both, let's be honest. I don't know.
TikTok
Maybe.
pink sauce or pickle girl situation waiting to happen all over again. So essentially what started as a guy selling Kool-Aid pineapples out of his car somehow turned into a viral catchphrase, a meme celebrity, and of course, a cryptocurrency, because of course, Memecoin bottom feeders will turn anything into a meme coin at this point. But hey, if you spent any amount of time on social
The pineapple Kool-Aid fucking... the pineapple Kool-Aid TikTok coin.
media in the last week, you've probably seen people say some variation of that big guy or that big tough. I think the first
that
obvious
big
questions
guy.
for most people are, what does that even mean? Well, the answer starts with a jar of pineapples. Specifically, it starts with a trend called the Kool-Aid pineapple. And somehow, through a series of events that can really only happen on the internet, the jar of pineapples led to multiple news articles, millions upon millions of views, and yes, because apparently no one's learned anything over the last couple of years, a meme coin. Now, this pineapple itself is apparently called the Kool-Aid pineapple or Kool-Aid pineapples, where people take
They already have pineapple juice in it, which has a load of sugar, and then they put even more sugar with the Kool-Aid, because the Kool-Aid's got a load of sugar. Oh my god. Dude, how many people probably had their leg amputated as a result? Pineapple syrup? Yeah, it's not even juice, it's just syrup.
pineapple spears, dump Kool-Aid powder into the juice, and add enough sugar to make a dentist completely freak out and probably kill some sort of Victorian-era child.
What the fuck? What? Are you dipping it in icing sugar? Bro, what?
Then they shake it together and then let everything soak. And the result
even
is a snack that some people insist is technically fruit. I look at it and I go, there's no way people actually consume
What?
that. And also, calling that a fruit is essentially like dumping a whole bunch of melted milk chocolate onto a fruit and still calling it a fruit. Sure, technically there's a fruit under there, but now it's a dessert. Regardless though, the trend
Bro, it's not a dessert, it's diabetes. That's in America? Oh yeah. Yeah.
started off earlier
Ketchup's
this
a
year in
vegetable?
Florida, where
Yeah!
vendors began selling giant jars of this stuff from food trucks and pop-up stands, and sometimes straight out of the back of their cars. And I guess there were a few
Bro, there's a Costco like pallet of pineapple, man. I do think this is unironically just like a Darwinism issue.
content creators who started making it popular. You have one guy by the name of Silly Willy. He's one of the creators
Silly
who created
Willy.
the initial success. He also sells his Pineapple Dreams Kool-Aid pickles
What the fuck? He just AI'd himself. Bro!
out of the back of his car,
AI, yeah.
which admittedly is not where I usually would buy produce, but to each their own.
We have the best pineapples from Silly Willy. That's good too.
I mean, just the thought of someone
That's
opening the back of their
good
trunk and
too,
going, hey,
Trent.
you want to buy some pineapples? And I
I don't want to buy anything from someone in the back of someone's car. I ain't gonna hold you.
see a whole bunch of jars of sludge that look like they can be alternatives.
Dude, the blue one looks like nuclear weapon grade, like, I don't know, like a bomb that's gonna go off.
Of
The black one is I think it was purple, right? It's like grape.
Fortnite chug
Nuclear
jugs.
waste,
I'm not really
yeah.
gonna look at that with a whole bunch of excitement. Regardless, it's turning into a very interesting side hustle because what is this? I feel like
What is that? Go back. What? What does it say? Loaded brownie, flamin' red chicken wings, seasoned waffle fries, big flavor, big portion, all money. Money bag yo sampler, honey glazed bacon cheeseburger. Yo, no fuck. Wait, $25 is insane for all that food too, to be honest. I bet you it's a lot of food. God, it's so fucking fatty, man.
I feel like every few years we just get a new version of the pink sauce, and that's what this is right now.
Well, I wouldn't pay fucking 25, but I'm just saying it's a lot of fucking food.
First we had the pink sauce, then we had the pickle girl, now we have the Kool-Aid pineapples. Thankfully, no one's been sent to the hospital with botulism yet. But I mean, let's be real, how far away are we really? Yeah, that's a lot of pineapples. Do you think that these cashiers just hit them with a deep sigh every time they see someone approaching their register with
yeah, because they have to check him out and then they have to bag all that shit.
More pineapples that could ever feed a village? I don't know. I also don't know what kind of financial indicator this is, because in theory you could be like, oh wow, this is proof the economy's doing well, because if people are buying $20 pineapple jars from people, clearly they're not struggling, right? But then you can make the counter argument of, uh-oh, do people have to sell pineapples on the side just to be able to afford rent? I don't know. Regardless, $20.
No, it's just a social media trend. If social media didn't exist, nobody would do this shit.
For a jar of pineapples sounds insane to me, especially with just pineapples, Kool-Aid, and sugar. But I guess if you put all my skepticism and jokes aside, it seems like people love this. And I mean, if you're on Facebook Marketplace, especially in Florida, you're definitely gonna see a whole bunch of pineapple Kool-Aid jars on there.
We outside with the candy
It doesn't even look appetizing, man.
pineapple, y'all. Pull up on me.
Yeah, I mean, these are obviously flavored ones because you can see the cherry and lemonade there. My main concern is
the blue
what are the
man.
black ones there? Like, do you want to eat your pineapples that look like sludge from a zombie apocalypse? But anyway, videos of customers trying these jars started racking up millions upon millions of views, mainly because of how bizarre the trend is. But I guess you could say that the Kool-Aid pickle trend went extremely viral after this kid by the name of Bubba Harrelson
I saw that. That big
made this video, because at some point Bubba walked up, grabbed a piece of pineapple, and accidentally changed the direction of the entire story. And all it took was about 12 seconds for him to do so.
Yeah, that bit tough. That big guy.
Oh yeah.
That big ass. So stupid, man. Ah!
Appreciate you, buddy. Yes, sir.
Okay, so on May 29th, this video started going viral. And here you can see that Bubba was handed a jar of Kool-Aid pineapples, then Bubba takes a bite, chews it for about 2 seconds, and delivers a line that changes the internet forever.
That big guy.
Oh yeah.
And yeah,
Nobody's gonna remember this shit in like 3 months, I swear.
so I guess you could technically argue that he changed the internet, because now I've heard dabita and dabiga way too many times. But his video got tens of millions of views in just a few days, and what makes it even funnier is most people weren't actually talking about the pineapple anymore. A lot of the dialogue has been about how to spell what he said, because depending on who you ask, the phrase is spelled like this, or like this, or like this, or like that.
We're not worried about spelling in general, we're worried about the meme spelling. We have fallen so far as a nation.
Honestly, it doesn't even matter what the original phrase is. Within days, people were calling cars dabiga, songs were called dabiga, and at one point, I saw people using it to describe completely unrelated memes. So we have reached peak cultural impact with dabiga currently. And as soon as I saw it going viral, I immediately felt very old, until I saw Mike Majlak do it, and that's when I realized the trend just completely died overnight.
Looks so fun. Looks like a slimy slug, bro. That'd be tough.
So apparently in 2026, you can wake up as a normal person, then the next day you're suddenly a celebrity.
I don't think he's 54. That's 25. Wait, he is 54. I can't. Yeah, I don't. Wait, that's not 54. Yeah, I was about to say 41.
This is kind of like reminding me of the Vine days.
I have to think about it
while
for
this
a
video is
minute.
12 seconds, we're not that far away from the 7-second videos here. But apparently you can go viral from enjoying an oddball snack a little bit too much. And also just the lingo you decide to use for enjoying the snack.
Guys, I'm so hip and
Today
trendy.
we came to pull up on the creator of that. First question I want to know, was it really tough and gas?
Yeah, it was most definitely tough.
Okay, for sure. And how you feel about blowing up?
It's good. It's good.
It's good, and
Yeah, got a whole bunch of fame, a whole bunch of people liking my shit.
yeah. So like,
Wow, I love fame. Yeah. Yeah. Kids used to want to be astronauts and like zookeepers and doctors and nurses, and now all we want is TikTok fame.
Like, people be in the comments saying, like, you fake your voices. So, is that true?
Nah, that's not for real how I talk.
And another question, people like, you from Florida and stuff?
Nah, I'm from Wilmington.
What made you start talking like that?
No, I don't know, because that's how I grew up.
So he not faking his voice, but it's real voice, man. So like, to end the video off, I need you to say your famous words.
That big guy and that bit tough.
For sure, man.
And here are the
I mean, at least it's not the Hawktua plant. I will say that this just is a kid, you know?
camera just has
Kids
to
think
keep on
he's cool.
adjusting because
Well, I mean, I did shit when I was a kid that I cringe at now. Like, I can't be that mean, because, like, what is he, like, 14 maybe? Like, I like some dumb shit.
he just won't stop backing up.
Yeah, we
I
all
feel like he's
did.
trying
We
to
just
run
don't
away from
remember
the
it,
interview at this
right?
point. But within hours, people were making reenactments of the video.
I think the worst part is it's like these adults that think it's like funny and like, oh, you're like 35 years old or 40 years old and you're like, yeah, it's funny.
And it just kept spiraling out of control from there.
That bit tough. That big guy.
And then, of course, came the edits. And yes, I'm in a different outfit now because my camera overheated. But if you somehow don't know what a brain rot edit is, imagine you just have a normal video, but then it's edited like you're trying to induce some sort of minor hallucination. Because suddenly there were slow motion versions, versions where Bubba looked like he was delivering the most important speech in human history instead of reviewing Kool-Aid fruit. But I guess while Bubba was becoming the internet's newest celebrity, another argument started. Because eventually someone looked at these
5
giant
minutes of
jars
internet
of
fame,
brightly
bro.
colored pineapples and asked themselves, how much sugar is in this? Because as videos started spreading,
You don't even know because it's like not an actual product with measurements.
rumors started going around that people were
Yeah.
actually being hospitalized due to this, people started looking at the
believe
recipe
it.
a little bit more closely. And by a little more closely, I mean they started doing the math here. Because the basic recipe looks fairly innocent. It's pineapple, Kool-Aid, and sugar. And some people add in a whole bunch of candy, but we'll just go for the bare bones recipe here.
Yeah.
Pineapple, Kool-Aid, sugar. That doesn't sound too bad until you realize, hold on, wait a second.
I cannot believe people add sugar to Kool-Aid. I thought Kool-Aid already had an insane amount of sugar.
How much sugar are they adding? Because it seems like the amount of sugar is being added is less of a suggestion, more of a commitment. Because it's safe to say there's health warnings about this. And the health warnings regarding the viral Kool-Aid pineapple trend, they seem to be accurate because a single jar can contain anywhere from 230 to 380 grams of sugar, which is a lot and can equal between 20 to 35 Krispy Kreme donuts or 35 Krispy Kreme donuts.
35 Krispy Kreme donuts? Bro, that would be more enjoyable to eat with just one donut. Dude.
Or 8 to 12 Cokes. So
When you put it that way, it's so much worse because it's like you would enjoy a donut once a day for like a month straight. Rather than like eating that. Because these idiots are probably eating a lot of that fucking pineapple in one go.
Oh, now you have a bunch of social media posts claiming friends and family were sent to the hospital over this trend. And I was scouring the internet looking all over for like any verifiable news source like proving this, and I couldn't find anything that was accurate. Because I mean, hey, if people were eating this entire jar of Kool-Aid pineapples, at least in one day or even one sitting, if you're crazy enough, I would not be surprised if you're hospitalized.
Yeah.
Because no one in their right mind should ever eat something.
You realize if you eat 12 donuts, you're gonna be sick, but if you eat a whole jar of these pineapples, you're probably not gonna register it. Your insulin spike could probably kill you instantly.
something like that.
Ew.
And let alone, I mean, the sugar is enough, but like there could also be like a sanitary thing as well, because you have, you know, at the end of the day, we're running into a lot of the same problems here as the pickle girl and the pink sauce, because you have people preparing these at home. It's not fully sanitary, and then they're brought into a trunk of a hot car and then sold from there. It just sounds like a recipe for disaster. It also
What if they fucking explode? That would be funny.
sounds like a recipe for hyperglycemia, but hey. But I also saw critics saying they were turning fruit into candy and then pretending it was a healthy snack because pineapple happened to be in the ingredients list.
Oh, people think like fruit snacks are healthy. I mean, no offense, Fillion, but like, I'm just saying, like, people think like a lot of shit is healthy and it's really not.
But honestly, I don't think anyone buying a $20 plus jar of bright blue pineapples from the back of someone's car thinks they're making some sort of like health conscious decision. That just doesn't make sense whatsoever. Hopefully, nobody's walking up to one of these vendors saying, finally, a nutritious option here for me. Honestly, I feel like Da Big Gat or Da Big Tuh completely sums up the people who are buying this, because who in their right mind is going to be buying Kool-Aid pickles from the back of a trunk? I'm still stuck on 380 grams of sugar. I mean, this is just crazy. This isn't diabolical. This is diabetical. Honestly, it is diabolical as well. It's diabolical and diabetical at the same time.
We got another one, y'all. They came all the way from Baldur to the city and Kenny with it, though. Oh, yeah, that's good, ain't it?
I mean, just look at these pineapples. They're neon. They could power a glow stick if they wanted to. This is crazy. Why would you ever consume?
And you eat the whole stick, and that's probably like 3 Coca-Colas. Like, if you could estimate, it's probably like an entire 2 Coca-Cola cans.
This. I don't know. Maybe I'll make some homemade to see what they taste like. Maybe we'll do that for a YouTube short.
Apparently, they're not even that good.
I'll do it for science. Honestly, I mean, they're probably good. You just don't want to consume a whole jar of them in a day, that's for sure. But I guess while people were arguing about whether Kool-Aid pineapples were a snack or a dessert, something even more predictable was happening in the background. Because, of course, no modern internet trend is truly complete until someone tries to make money off of it.
Or dies. Yeah, or dies.
In the most disgusting way possible, aka via a meme coin, because out of nowhere, that big guy became an official cryptocurrency, and it's already rug pulled. So essentially, everyone
every fucking time, man. No pattern recognition whatsoever.
That one. So hey, another day, another predictable event here on the internet. But I guess the strangest debates on the internet of the summer, at least, are about brightly colored fruit in a jar. So welcome to 2026, and I guess we're now in the phase of just selling stuff because they look like melted.
Why wouldn't you want grape flavored meat and it's soaked in water or like juice?
Lava lamps. So yeah, that's the story of the Kool-Aid
I'm just trying to imagine that, and it actually kind of makes me sick.
Pineapple. But you might have noticed this throughout the whole video. So I actually did a collab with Gamer Subs on my own cup. So I don't know, me and my friend Gloom, we went all in on this design. We wanted to make the coolest shaker cup on the website, and I think we might have pulled it off. And you can get it for a limited time only, because we're only running this for a couple weeks. And this is actually the step before me getting a flavor. So if enough of you guys do buy these, I actually get my own flavor one day, because that'd be really cool, because, you know, I'm trying to do a memory lane melon flavor, which will be a
memory lane melon. God, I don't like melon flavor, but I'd try it. I would.
A melon-like flavor, specifically a vanilla honeydew melon flavor. That's the goal. That's what I want to see. No energy drink has had that flavor that I know of, and in my head, I just picture it being a very good flavor for both the powdered stuff and the physical energy drink cans. But I think this tier step is like, first you got to get a powder. If the powder does well, then you get a can. I think that's how it works. I don't know. I'll ask the GamerSub guys about it. But regardless, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you're new. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
You don't like melons? No, I like melons as a fruit. I just never really liked them as a drink. I don't know. I could change my mind, but I've never been like a huge proponent of like watermelon flavored like drinks. It always tasted strange. I like melons. Yeah, you bet you do. That's why you're in stream. Alright, go check him out. Very exciting. I hope he gets his flavor. Mine's in the works. I really want to do it this once, maybe. Depends. It depends. I would really like that, but it's all dependent on timing and stuff. That would be cool if I could do that.